A very good day, everyone. My name is Azza Vennycia Cityzon, and my matrix number is BB3140330. Today, we will discuss the question we are addressing, which is it morally acceptable to buy and sell pollution rights? This isn't a simple yes or no answer. It delves into how we value our environment against economic efficiency. First thing first, let's talk about the definitions of our terms. The first one is pollution. Pollution is any substance or energy added to the environment faster than nature can safely handle it. It causing harm to people and nature like air or water pollution. While pollution right is essentially a government certificate that allows a company to release a specific capped amount of waste or emissions. This system is known as emission trading or cap and trade. The second one, let's look into what is morally acceptable. Morally acceptable refers to activities or situations that are generally considered right based on collective belief about right and wrong. Our goal is to assess if emissions trading aligns with a moral obligations to protect the planet and its people. And based on all that terms definitions, this objective come out as the foundation of our own perspective on how we will answer the question. The first objective is to find out the impact of pollution rights to the environment, and the second objective is to find out the impact of pollution rights on the economy. So here is an overview of our content. The first one we will discuss is about the environmental perspective. The second one is economic perspective. The third one is thoughtful perspective. And the last one is the conclusions. From an environmental standpoint, the system structure provides a strong moral defense because its ultimate goal is to reduce overall harm. For example, like in environmental perspective, we can see the impact of the population rise. It can lower overall emissions. The core feature is the cap. The government limits the total amount of pollution allowed. Over time, the government can and usually does lower this cap, forcing a reduction in overall pollution. The permits help to control and lower the harmful emissions that cause negative impacts like climate change. Second, incentive for cleaner technology. The systems provides a powerful economic incentive. If a company reduces its pollution below its permit limit, it can sell the excess permits for profits. This profit can then be reinvested in cleaner and more efficient technologies. The result is the spread of green technology adoptions, leading to the greatest environmental benefits. And the last one, better air and water quality. Emissions trading motivates companies to reduce pollution, which indirectly improve air and water quality. It encourages cleaner practice across industry, driven not just by government inspections and public reputation, but by profit potential. Now, let us look into the economic perspective. Some might argue it's immoral to sell the right to pollute, but the economic structure makes pollution reduction more efficient. which can be seen as a moral good because it achieves environmental goals at a lower societal cost. For example, in economic perspective, the positive impact that we get is cost-effective pollution control. The system allows companies to choose the cheapest way to to comply, to comply, either reduce emissions internally or cash permits from a cleaner company. This efficiency saves money that can be used for other beneficial investments. The second one stimulates innovation and growth. By putting a price on carbon, the systems drive companies to invest in R&D, stimulating innovation. It contributes to microeconomic stability by giving firms flexibility and can lead to an increase in social welfare through better environmental quality. And the last one, tax benefits and revenues. Governments can either offer tax incentive or auctions the permits. This process generates substantial revenue for the government, and this revenue can then be directed into increased government spending focused on the environment, creating a positive feedback loop. Now, it's time for the thoughtful perspective. The morality of the system truly hinges on its design and execution. If we look into the yes viewpoint, yes, it is morally acceptable because it achieves positive impacts for both the environments, where in environment's perspective, we can see that the pollution rates can lower total pollutions. And the in economy perspective, we can see that pollution rates can help economy choose a cost-effective innovations. As many experts argue, emissions trading is a proven mechanism that delivers benefits when implemented correctly. While if we look into the no view, the dangers, it becomes morally unacceptable when there is dishonesty or poorly managed trade. If the initial cap is set too high, if there is fraud, or if powerful polluters lobby for too many free permits, the system fails to achieve its environmental goals. In this case, it thus becomes just a license to pollute. In conclusions, the buying and selling of pollution rights is morally acceptable when it functions as intended, as a highly effective market-based tool to drastically reduce overall pollution. It is morally acceptable if we believe that government intervention through a capped market system is the most pragmatic and cost-effective path to achieving environmental protection and positive impacts. However, we must remain vigilant. The system's morality is conditional. It requires strong government oversight to ensure the cap is lowered consistently and the trade is transparent and fair. When these conditions are met, it's a powerful tool that uses the efficiency of the market to serve a moral imperative, a cleaner, healthier planet. So that's all from me. Thank you. And I hope all of you understand what I present here.